Hello?
Okay, I can't hear you, but
You are a bit quiet, but I'm sure I can just hold on. Let me just
I'll just move the mic closer to my mouth.
Okay. I also turned you up, so that was kinda loud. Okay.
No, it's okay. No. Keep it turned up because I am gonna keep the mic farther away because I'm gonna breathe into it aggressively because I am a little bit ill. I'm a little bit ill. I will not lie.
I'll keep
That
you at
and my
89.
sinus infection. Cute.
We love that for her.
Love that for her. Oh my god. Our textbook for English is so cute, honestly. I
I
really like.
Do you have it?
I do,
I
Miss.
have not.
Didn't you hear in the
Oh
middle
yeah,
of?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she came to my house. So,
Uh,
yep. It's so cute. It's like got a nice aesthetic going for it. It has like a nice black background, and then like those kind of like how in like some coffee shops that are like really aesthetic, they have like the primary colors
yeah.
in like little shape squigglies and stuff like that because it looks cute.
Hmm.
It's like that on the book. Very nice. They say, I say, 4E. I still need to do my English homework, but I'll do that later. It'll be fine.
Were you
It'll
not
be
doing it while we were on call earlier?
some of it, and then I told you I laid down, and then it just kind of went downhill.
That can be a description. Yeah, that can be like the little blur on the back of your autobiography. I laid down and it got worse.
That is that not already the description of my life so far? Just I laid down and it just got worse.
Yeah.
That's how most things work. Oh my god. RuPaul's Drag Race on VH1. What does that mean?
The show is on channel VH1.
Channel VH1. I don't know that channel, but that's queer.
I've probably watched it. I don't know. I'm just gonna not have his mouth be open. I don't know how to draw open mouths.
I should probably open the stream.
Might be a little bit fun. Who knows? Also, can you check the audio levels?
I totally can. That I can do. I almost clicked on another person's live.
You're like, oh, fundy!
Look, fun! Oh, for a moment I got really confused as to why the background was BTS in my account.
Okay.
I'm Boo Boo the Clown. Okay. Can you say something?
Ah, the birds work for the bourgeoisie.
Okay, it works. Good to go.
Okay.
Good to go. 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 What does this button do? What does this
What
button
button?
do? I don't know. There's a button called Streamlabs.
Oh.
All in one tool, your viewers can earn loyalty points, request songs, vote in polls, earn giveaways, and play mini games. I can't read.
We don't need to deal with that right now.
Oh yeah, they took away Pog.
They did because he's racist. And a conspiracy theorist.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew legitimately nothing about him. Please elaborate.
I know very little on the man other than he's racist and a conspiracy theorist.
Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Gross, 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 gross. I forgot I have the microphone and I used my fan because I'm a clown. It's me, the clown. You know, we could invite Ellie if we wanted, but I don't know if she's awake. Miss Girl, we have opposite sleeping schedules now. Like,
yeah. I mean, that might be
just
for the best.
A little bit. A little bit. For the sake of the planet.
And
but yeah, like,
grades.
I'll wake up and I'll DM her, but it'll be like at 9 something, and then she'll reply at 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, I'm too tired to look at this shit, and I'll just sleep instead.
Me whenever I get a notification from you.
Oh my god, you are so mean to me when it comes to that. Like, ugh, I don't even know why.
You for some reason always manage to text me when I'm in a state of absolute fury.
Okay.
It's like
I
you have a
think
clock.
You're misinterpreting it wrong. You are the one with the fucking problem here. You're the one
No,
who's angry too
no.
often.
I fully understand I have an anger issue. I'm just saying you always manage somehow to get it exactly on time.
That's always. It's not I don't manage to get it on time. You're just always mad.
Yeah.
I hate it here. Someone in the chat said blink 3 times if you're being abused. Blink.
No one said that. I
Blink.
can see the
Blink.
chant. The chant? The chant.
Blink. Blink. Blink.
Bitch, we could both blink.
Wish people could hear blinking. I can hear my own blinking.
I can't. I can't hear my own blinking.
If you concentrate hard enough, you can hear yourself blink. Like if you sit quiet, you can hear the blink.
I'd rather
You've heard
not be
yourself
in
blink
quiet.
before, right?
I'd rather not
You've
be
heard
in
yourself
quiet.
blink before.
I'd rather not
Have
be
you
in
heard yourself-
quiet.
Okay, that's okay. Brain going through all the dialogue I could possibly go through. It's okay. It's fine. Oh my god. That testing was funny. It's a little bit funny.
I didn't
It's
understand
fine.
what you said. I zoned out.
I don't understand.
I
don't
zoned
know
out
what
and I
it's
heard it. It was kind of funny. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Just laugh and say yeah, and I'll be happy. What? I'm playing around with the watch. The watch. What time is it? On the watch, it says it's 6. I don't know how clocks work.
You need to, I think you need to set it for daylight savings.
Daylight savings? Oh, you're right. Look at you being smart and shit. Okay.
I just noticed that it was an hour ahead.
Huh?
I just
Oh,
noticed,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying to pull out the thing that lets me do that, and I'm not. Ow!
I used to have a
Hey!
Batman, like when I was little, I got a Batman watch for my birthday and I wasn't allowed to use it, so I just kind of had it and it broke on its own.
It's a little funny. It's a little funny. Just series of unfortunate events. Tiny Jaden edition. Ow! You know, I like pick and bite at the side of my finger so often, but like it's just calloused there now. It's like on the index finger, it's like next to my knuckle.
Why would you do it there?
Because it's just such an easy place to bite at. It's just right there.
I do go for my nails, not my fingers. But I go for the skin around my nails. And
No. I mean like I don't mean like bite off little pieces. I just mean just like a bite and hold onto my finger.
Oh, okay. Because
do that while
I
reading.
do take off my own skin.
You know, that's another subject to broach for another day.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you know what we should do one day?
Therapy.
We should, what?
Therapy.
Anyways, you are the one who needs. I missed a session this weekend because I forgot to schedule it.
Fine. Did
for next
your
weekend.
therapist not
Also,
remind you?
No, she reminded me today. She was like, I have a session open for tomorrow. And I guess some other bitch also forgot and then scheduled it on my day. Well, fuck that bitch and whatever she needs.
Fuck her and her mental illness.
My therapist listening. Anyways, yeah, so I guess I couldn't schedule it on this weekend. So I just scheduled it for next weekend.
Fun.
Which kind of sucks ass, but it's okay.
I have not talked to my therapist in over a month. He has
You
not reached out to me. Therefore,
to
I will
do
not
that.
reach out to him.
J, my dearest friend. Debatable. My dumbest friend.
My most hated lover.
There, that'll work. You should probably. Okay, I'm not saying that you're kind of low-key
No, no.
showing a pattern in refusing to like.
No, I fully
Like, think about it.
understand that I should. It's just the mental energy that would require is too much. I would have to give, and a bitch is broke.
Well, you said your insurance covered it.
No, no, no. I meant I'm emotionally broke.
Oh. I was thinking about how you refuse to contact your therapist because it takes too much energy, but also remember when you were literally put in a course that you passed and worked very hard on, and they put you in it again anyways, and instead of being like, hey, I think there's a mistake, you said, I think I will be quiet.
I think I'll do an
Die
entire college
instead.
course a second time.
Why? You're not getting credits for it.
I think I am.
People looking at your transcripts are gonna be like, you are the dumbest motherfucker I know. Get your act together! Get it together!
My college transcript is exclusively just like 17 different English 1As.
Oh my god. That's horrible. It's horrible. I almost said horrible is the worst. English is the worst. I dislike English very much. I'm not horrible. Yes, I am. I don't like critical thinking. Writing.
I don't know what you're even trying to communicate at this point.
It's kind of funny. I really am trying to get something across, but I don't even know what I'm trying to get across. But it's okay. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's just, it is what it is. So how's your evening been?
It's been...
Give me a rundown.
I woke up, I decided I think I'd rather sleep. So instead of getting up at 7:30 like I usually do, I got up at 8, and nothing changed in my life because I get up abnormally early for no reason other than paranoia of missing my classes.
That's fair.
And then I just kind of had cereal, went to my first class, did not pay attention because we were just in an empty, silent room, so I was on my phone, and at some point we called or texted or something. And then the same thing happened for the second half of my school day, and then I took a nap involuntarily on my chair, and then I just kind of existed in a place until we did this.
I like to think that you saying that you took a nap involuntarily, it suggests that like you literally like got kidnapped by a nap, and I just think like you got kidnapped for a moment in time.
I mean, kinda. I didn't want to do it, but I did. I wanted to watch the live stream I was watching.
How do you fall asleep just involuntarily?
Every time I want to sleep, I have to
every time I want to sleep, I have to like actively decide upon it. Like actually, no, I do have to actively decide upon it because I want to sleep, but I'll never actually sleep then. I have to wait until I get physically so exhausted that I cannot stay awake, and then I put my phone down and say, I think it's nap time, and then I nap. Because like I just can't fall asleep normally. I actually have to just exhaust myself entirely, or else I just won't sleep. I just stay up reading for a very, very long time until my head really, really, really hurts, and I'm like, my head fucking is about to explode, but I can't do anything about it because this is the only way I know how to sleep. So...
That's how I sleep when I'm hungry, but I can't eat.
You can eat.
No, like I'm physically incapable due to whatever circumstance at the time. Like my dad sleeping on the couch, or my dad sleeping on the couch, or my
mom sleeping on the couch.
My mom doesn't sleep on the couch.
My mom sleeps on the couch. We are getting very, very intimate with anybody who's watching this stream. This is kind of funny.
It's a little funny.
Do you think my mom and your dad would get along?
No.
wait, I heard you sleep on the couch. I sleep on the couch too.
My dad did graduate into a mattress in the garage.
Oh. I think you meant your dad graduated from school. I was like, I can't say the same here.
Yeah.
My mom was gonna go to college, and then she came to America, and then things kind of just went woo.
And then America happened.
Yeah, because everything was in a different language. It's hard to get an education in a place that doesn't want to accommodate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I like to think what would happen if my mom didn't have any of us, and she like went on to become a chemist like she wanted, but she still would have been a crazy chemist anyway because we're all mentally ill.
I mean, but wouldn't it be kind of fun to say that? I mean, hypothetically, this is a situation where you don't exist, but if you twist it to where you do exist, say your mom is an actual mad scientist.
I know, right? Wouldn't that be cool? It's fun. It's fresh. It's fun. I need to lay down for like 10 minutes. Okay.
This is why I said you're unhinged earlier.
Maybe I do need to change my question results.
Jesus Christ, you made me do that test so many times.
I know, it was really funny.
I was so annoyed. I was like, I don't want to do this test.
How many times can I get them to do it?
And I was doing it on my computer, and it saved the cookies. So every time I'd need to do it again, I'd have to copy the link, go to a new incognito tab, and then do it there. And then there'd be so many fucking ads because I have ad block on my normal one, but I don't have it on incognito. And ads make me mad.
I did it on my foot. Bitch, everything makes you mad.
Yeah, I'm mentally ill.
Everything. I know.
I have my father's temperament.
Don't you get tired?
I'm so fucking tired of being mad.
Aren't you tired of being mad? Don't you want to just take a nap?
I do.
Oh my god. You know what? Never mind. I don't need to say that. What was that? I don't know. You ever think it was just... It wasn't like a coherent thought, but I know it was a mean, not coherent thought. And I was like, what is the beginning of that? I don't know.
What does that say about me as a person?
Hmm?
You're like, what does that say about me as a person who, in vague thoughts, is terrible? Horrible.
But it's okay. It's what you actually say that counts. And I don't think about what I say half the time.
What you don't say doesn't count.
What you don't say doesn't count. As long as you, in your brain, genuinely acknowledge, hey, I don't like that thought. That was, like, not within my morals right now. Or just whatever. And then it's fine.
No, if you just don't vocalize it, it doesn't count. God doesn't know.
I mean, that's... Beeping in my room. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Where is it coming from?
You know, like, what is it called? Like, misophonia? It's like when you hear noises, it, like, drives you insane. Not insane, but, like, drives you up a wall. I think I have that probably, because it always happens when I get notifications or I hear dogs barking, which is every fucking moment of my life.
Hear me out. I think you just might get overstimulated, like, hearing-wise pretty easily. Jaden does the same thing. Little Jaden. Like, little noises will make him actually want to tear his hair out. Like, I remember we were listening to a song on the radio, and I was just jamming out. It was a good song. And he's like, fuck this fucking song. And I was like, what is your problem right now? And he was like having a seizure. And I was like, what? Why are you getting so mad? And he's like, there's a little noise in the back of the song, and it makes me want to rip my hair out. And I didn't even notice it. And I listened closely, and there was like a little noise going on, like over and over in the back of the song, but I didn't notice it. He just picks up on that, and he's like, I can't listen to this. And then,
Fun.
Yeah. Also, no, little Jaden does not say fuck. I just exaggeration.
He probably does.
No, he probably does. I mean, not in front of me. He doesn't say fuck.
Because he fears for his life.
Yeah.
Like, I can say it, you fucking can't, as you wring his neck.
I've only sworn in front of him a few times.
Yeah,
I did recently on accident. Because there was a guy in full riot gear in a Costco. I was like, what the fuck is his problem? And I was like, oh.
why at Costco?
I know. Did I not tell you about
No.
the man in riot gear at Costco?
You
It was
most certainly did
traumatizing.
not.
Sit down, Miss Girl. I have a story to tell.
Did he get confused and think that Costco was the capital?
No, literally, me and Jude, and there was like literally a shooting at Fashion Fair 2 days before.
Fun.
And so I was not about it at all. Like when me and Jaden were just walking around Costco talking and like having good conversation about random things. And this guy with he had like a helmet on, a bulletproof vest, several things. Like he obviously wasn't any actual authority, like a police. He was like wearing like khakis or something. It's like obviously like homemade things. He like gloves with like knuckle protection on it, and also like several other things, and like a backpack. I was like, what is this guy doing? What does he want? Why is he here?
When
and
you
I'm sure
said-
he was actually just.
Oh, continue.
Go with what you're saying.
When you said his riot gear was clearly homemade, I just imagined like pots and pans, like belt strapped to his shoulders.
Me too. Me too. TBH. No, like he had all that stuff on, and it made me so mad. I was like, why are you in a fucking Costco wearing this shit? Anyways, it really freaked me out, and I was not about it. But it was okay because he wasn't near us most of the time, and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna ignore it. And then you know how like literally one of my worst fears is getting caught in like a school shooting or something, or just like a shooting in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brain immediately went to all the horrible things that could happen, and so I was like, okay, and I just stayed watching everything that was going on, and we get in line to leave, and my mom says putting the stuff on there, and this guy he like gets in line behind us, and I was like, are you serious right now? This is not cute. This is not cute. I don't even remember if he was carrying anything like. Buy. He probably was. He's probably just a normal guy buying things, but could you at least be like a little bit less of an asshole? Take off the gloves, maybe the fucking bulletproof vest and helmet, leave it in your car or whatever you came in, or just at least take the helmet
was
off while
probably
you're
a truck.
indoors. Like have some like audacity. The audacity of this man. Anyways, I hate men.
Same.
I hate men. Yeah, he was behind
Please
us in
tell me
line,
that
and I was
he
like,
had like those skiing sunglasses that has like the orange and yellow tint to them.
I'm so sorry to tell you this, but no.
God damn it.
No. He did have one of the masks that way. There was also this one guy who was really funny. He was a character, is what he was, in a Costco. Same day.
I feel like everyone that goes to Costco regularly can be described as a character.
That's actually entirely true. Karen goes to Costco regularly. She's most definitely a character.
Yeah, but she's a likable character.
She's a likable character. I mean character like in general, you
Yeah.
know. But this guy, he had his 2 kids in his cart. They both had huge like what are they? Cowboy hats on. They had, like cowboy hats on, and so did he. And then little cowboy boots, and the kids were just hanging out in the cart. This guy had absolutely no mask on. He was just existing in a Costco during the pandemic, and we were just like, yeehaw, I guess. Peace.
Yeehaw,
That
my
was it.
dudes.
Yeehaw, man.
I always forget that this area of California is like high in like agriculture, and like I'm just from an urban area until I like see people dressed as they work, or like at like the fairgrounds I'll hear people who have like a deep accent that is like, oh, you clearly sound like either a cowboy or someone from Mississippi.
There's a lot of people dress up for the fair as like cowboys.
Yeah.
Everybody wears their stuff. I can proudly say I've never participated because my family doesn't do anything.
My family doesn't do anything either, so I'm very happy about that. That's the one time I'm happy about us not doing things ever.
No culture. It
No
doesn't
culture.
exist here.
We are
We
white bread.
culture exclusively exists within like our food, in our language, and our attitude. Everything else they decided you don't need it. You don't need it.
Once
Is it
every
because my parents are too busy to let me know any of the culture? Yes, that is the truth. There's never any time.
once every like 3 to 4 years, my mom will make brocks. And that's the most
You're
cultural. Yeah, I know, but like, I grew up around people who didn't. My mom calls it brocks because we're not cultural. Uh,
I know, but I corrected you.
yeah,
So
I
that you
know.
could
I'm fully aware how it's supposed to be pronounced, but same way how we
uh-huh.
pronounce our like I almost said ancestral name. Like my great grandparents' name is Heinrich instead of Heinrich.
Hmm.
Yeah, like anyway, so every 3 to 4 years we get Brock sometimes, and that's the most culturally relevant thing we do.
Hmm. I'd like to quickly mention that you pronouncing your don't remember whose last name. The last name
Great
like not how
grandparents.
it's supposed to. Yeah, that's fine because it's like different to the normal like pronunciation, like the dialect that we're used to. But
Hmm.
Birox is like completely within your range.
Yeah, I know.
Completely within your normal range.
It's just no
Just being
one in my
late,
family
motherfucker.
calls it that, so I
That's
just
fair.
never got used to it.
You're allowed to do what you want with your life.
I'm not.
I have no authority over you.
I also
My
have
phone
very little
says
authority.
I have no authority. None. None. Zero.
Why do you
Little
think I'm
bitch.
going to the school I go to? I don't have any authority over my life.
It's true. That is true. So, Miss Principal,
Little
she
Miss
is
Thing.
putting Miss Thing. She's putting all of she's putting all the junior girls in a class, um, so that we can be more confident. We can learn our voices because she says that it always comes around to the seniors, and too many of the girls just wait their turn. They wait their turn, and then it's like, oh, ba ba da ba 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 ba. And so she's just like, we want you guys to be more confident and find your voices. So she's gonna make, they're putting together a class, um, but it's gonna be class, so we're gonna get
Oh.
transferable credits with
I
it.
want
The only
transferable credits!
fuck you.
They have no proof of my genitalia.
I truly do not. I don't.
I hope they
But
don't have proof. That'd be very weird.
oh no. Yeah. So that's what we're doing right now. I don't know. It's
Based
probably
on
gonna be
your
on
tone,
Fridays.
I'm assuming you're not super fond of it, but I can't really tell.
I I'm totally down for it. Like it sounds like fun, and I'd be willing to join it. Just the way that she put it sounded a little patronizing, is all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's okay. I know she
Maybe
just does it with. Go
maybe
ahead.
it's just who I surround myself with, but like out of everyone in our class, I can maybe think of 3 men's voices, and I distinctly know like most of the ladies' voices.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe
It
maybe I'm unique like that. Maybe I'm not like other
not.
boys.
Oh my lord. I think she means like in terms of like speaking up with teachers.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought just like
Yeah.
in speaking in general.
No. With like teachers and whatnot.
I need that class then. Like, do you know what I'm doing
Yeah.
in English?
Yeah. Maybe if you went to fucking therapy.
Yeah.
No, my telephone. No, it go ring ring.
I hate it here on God.
That's actively how I speak to myself.
I
That's
can
not a
tell.
lie. Where my phone go? Ring ring, ring ring. Actually, I make hand gestures all the time just so I can
Same.
remember what I'm doing. Like, if I'm looking for a drink, I will make like a drinking hand motion, like the entire way I'm looking for my fucking drink. I'm like, drink, 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 drink. Where's my drink?
You
Drink,
going
drink. Or
where
like
my
phone, I'll
phone
make.
You
Hmm?
going where my phone ring ring has the same energy as that one skit from John Mulaney where he talks about like his crazy boss's assistant talking about ducks.
I fully believe I will be him one day. Think about it. I have the mental illness to back me up.
You do.
Oh no. Oh no. Where my phone ring ring and my assistant will go ring 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 ring.
Awfully bold of you to assume you'll be successful enough for assistance.
Fuck you.
Okay.
No shit.
I mean, I don't.
You don't. You don't. You know nothing of me. You know nothing of me. You're only me from the past, bitch. I would love to have people who don't know what we're talking about. Just like try to infer what's going on there.
We're not gonna explain.
No, we're not. That's been our entire thing. We've never introduced ourselves.
We never have. I don't think we ever will. We keep forgetting.
Yeah, it's okay. Also, all our clips are gone.
Yeah, I noticed.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I noticed when I was doing the like a little test animatic with a baby, and like that was the only one that was there.
If you try to open our thing on mobile, I tried opening our channel on my phone on Chrome, and it just showed Bob Ross.
Oh yeah, that's because that's I just imagine a streaming Bob Ross. That's because I have like a hosting auto thing on, and Bob Ross's Twitch is one of my auto host things. I have a few other people, but I can't remember any of them at this exact moment.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I like Bob Ross.
That's lovely, but I couldn't get on our fucking account for the life of me without being bombarded with Bob Ross. And I love the dude, don't get me wrong, but like I was looking for the a baby clip.
Okay, I'll delete that then.
Yeah. Here is something that I put on my story on April 1st, 2018. I am an actual idiot. I fell asleep around 1 a.m. and woke up at 4 in the morning. I only got 3 hours of sleep and now I can't fall asleep again. I'm going to shoot myself. I could have posted that today and nobody would bat an eye.
Yeah. Maybe you haven't changed.
I told you I'm the same person, just different vocabulary. No, we're gonna keep that in my brain.
Can you keep anything in your brain?
No!
Hence why I don't like the sound of dogs. This is my life, and you're just gonna have to live with it. Also, you're very quiet.
What did I? Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello. Welcome. That's you. That's what you sound like.
Hi.
This is bullying. I don't care. What are you gonna do about it, Twitch?
Are a rat. And that is all.
Good.
Oh my god, we can do ASMR.
We could.
I just need to
I
get
am
there.
playing
Not
two.
you. Anybody but you. Not you. I don't want to
I
hear
will
it.
say the music that is going on in the background is not good for ASMR.
That is true. But who's to say? Who's to say?
It's Last Surprise, which is a fighting theme song from the Persona 5 game.
Me.
So, I
Me,
mean,
me.
probably not the best for.
Me.
Hey, so today.
Hi, welcome. Today we are going to be POV. You are a fucking dumbass. Go do your homework. And then that'll be the POV.
POV, I am your mom. So I've come to terms with the fact that my least favorite content on Earth is ASMR mukbangs, whatever.
I don't know how it's properly pronounced either.
Yeah, but
I assume it's
ASMR
mukbang.
I say mukbang. But
Well,
mukbang.
that's a very American pronunciation. It's a Korean word.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my least favorite content, ASMR mukbang.
I used to love mukbangs.
That says a lot about who you are.
I just thought the food looked really good. I was like, it's pretty. Bitch, I don't think. I just go, it pretty, and then I follow. I don't know what I tell you.
Yeah.
I exclusively do things for the aesthetic, and that's it.
I was like listening to like top 10 creepiest things on the internet or whatever because I'm a degenerate like that. And one of
Like
them
that one
was
lady who ate a whole octopus.
yeah. Yeah, good. You know what I'm talking about. And that's when I decided it. Yeah. I just hate the way seafood looks.
Okay, hear me out. I also really don't like the way seafood looks, but the way sushi looks,
Sushi looks good. I just don't like
sushi looks like
fish.
it's really good, but when I eat sushi, I go, "Wow, this is just fish, isn't it?" And it's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, it's fish, obviously," but I go, "I know it's fish, but I wasn't expecting fish."
It's fish. Why pretty?
I actually really don't like fish. I mean, like as the animal fish.
Oh. Why
They're
you have a
scaly and gross. They're just gross creatures. Like they're pretty from afar, and I'd like to keep them in the ocean and nowhere else. Just stay away from me. I am a land mammal. I don't need to interact with
and
you.
you can't
Please
even
stay.
swim. Is that why?
I can't.
Wait, hold on. Is it why you don't like fish really? Because they swim every day and you are jealous?
Well, they can't walk. It doesn't matter. They can't walk. They can't walk.
Some of them can. There's like deep sea fish that have like little prongs at the end of them to stand on, and sometimes they can move on them. Why did my music stop? Awfully rude.
I almost said, remember when I broke my ankle? You were not there.
I was not there, but I do remember meeting you with a cast on.
It's so weird to me that like those two times like overlap. Like, because in my mind they're really far apart, but they're like right. They're at the same time. They're at the same time. It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay.
I don't remember you ever getting it off though. I just realized I have no memory of one day you just not having it.
Me neither. I really don't remember. I do not recall. I actually remember the first time I like had to put pressure on it, but with the boots still on, and I was totally freaked out. Cause I tried it a few times, and it really hurt every time I did it, and so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. But I tried it, and it's slowly, like, it's just weird to explain how slowly you put pressure on it. On the limb, and then you like kind of get up and you're like, oh god, is this gonna be the worst? And then sometimes it is, and then eventually it's not. Now I can throw this bitch around a bit, and she doesn't look at her go. Look at her
I
go.
can't look at her go. We are in different rooms.
You ruined the illusion. We're in the same room. We're sitting next to each other.
They heard me call you. They heard the Discord going.
Oh my god. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I just keep going.
honestly, I forgot what we were doing for like the hottest second. I was like, what's going on? Where am I?
Honestly, me too. I get that. I totally get that. Do you know that right before I went into freshman year, I was at my grandma's house hanging out with some of my aunts, and they were like, "You're going into 7th grade, right?" And I was like,
Yeah.
literally going into 9th, and so I was like, "Okay, yeah." They thought I was going into freshman year, and I was like, "Guys, I'm a junior," and they were like, "Ah." Like, you're a freshman, right? It's like, I have been going to college for 2 years, but okay. Sea nettle, according to my story in 2018, are my favorite animal.
Wait, what? The nettle?
Sea nettle.
What's that?
It's actually black sea nettle. Black sea nettle, they're a type of jellyfish.
Oh, okay. I've
Yeah,
never
I had to
heard of
study
that.
them once for a science project in, I think, 8th grade, and it just kind of, I was like, that is dope as hell. They're my favorite now. And now they are my favorite.
Where's the jellyfish that I gave you?
The jellyfish you gave me?
Yeah, I gave you a jellyfish.
Oh, it's right there. I have it right here. No evidence. I could have totally lied
Yeah,
to
you
you.
could have.
Like, I jellyfish.
I chose
You're
to
like,
trust you. I chose to
yeah,
trust you.
right here.
And then
I do. I have it. I
yeah,
have it. I have it. I have it.
I chose
It's
to
just
trust you,
huge.
and then immediately you're like, aha, you. I could have lied to you. I'm like, I guess I don't trust you anymore.
Hey, listen, listen. Here she is.
That could be anything. That could be a potted plant.
It could be anything, but you're just gonna have to trust me.
Okay, you make it hard to trust you sometimes.
Oh my god, listen! It's the jellyfish!
Oh my god, listen, it's the jellyfish!
Was that the jellyfish? Oh no, that's so upsetting. Oh, upsetting a little bit on the inside.
Anyway, a little bit earlier, I was gonna say, in every freshman orientation, there's always that one bitch in a cast, and you really were that one bitch in a cast.
I was trying my best, okay? I was not having a great time. I remember, oh, I almost like named names. I don't need to do that. What the fuck?
I mean, I do want names, unless there's gonna be very obvious.
No, it's very obvious.
Okay, then go on,
name.
love.
Because of me talking about, no, not very obvious. I meant like, never mind. I misinterpreted what you said. But, just during orientation, I remember looking at people and just like thinking specific things like, oh, okay, that's a person that I'm gonna have to be with for the next 4 years. Okay, but it turns out no, we're not gonna have to be with for the next 4 years because we're gonna be in literal isolation.
Yeah.
For several. You think we're gonna actually like be able to like be back on campus next year? I don't think so.
I'm holding out hope.
I hope so.
And that's all I'm gonna say.
That would be great, but I wouldn't put it past this fucking country.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past this country for a second. We're gonna get copyrighted.
Why?
Because I was humming a song.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
I mean, I couldn't place the song, so I just kind of assumed.
Every day every time we stream, I continue to say things that I wouldn't want people to know, despite
knowing that we are live and it's gonna stay up for like a month.
Know perfectly well that we are live, but my brain goes, I think we will just say it. It's like, I wouldn't say that, but we're saying it. Here we go, and then we say it anyways. And then I mean, here's what I mean. That's actually not what I meant, but yes, there is truth in that, but that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that I would say, like, I'll, like, swear or stuff like that, and I can't send it to, like, other people. And not in our friend group, but, like, I would, like, maybe I could send it to, like, Kim or someone, but then it'd be like, well, I don't want Kim to hear me swear every other syllable. So, I I think she's aware that I do a little bit, like not
Probably
really. Like
does.
she knows I have the capability, and then if I wanted to, I could, but I choose not to.
On that one graph, it's like says fuck regularly, could say fuck but chooses not to. You're there.
That's exclusively with adults, though. I have every day get a little bit closer to just telling my mom, you know, I swear every 0.5 seconds, right? Just like
yeah,
I've
your
literally
walls are
sworn
thin.
every other syllable since I was like in 5th grade. I don't know, ma'am. I think she's aware. I think everybody in the house is aware. I'm pretty fucking vocal, but I don't. Why is my phone ringing? Hello. Oh, it's a bitch.
Who?
It's a bitch.
It's
Go
your
ahead.
sister.
It's what?
It's like your sister or something, and you're like, nope.
No. You know what I miss so much?
What?
My old friend groups and Halloween annual Halloween
yeah.
party.
Last year was the first year you didn't get to do it.
Yeah.
Fun.
That sucked. I really like it. Here's the thing. They had really, really, really good chip dip, and it was my favorite thing on the planet. It was so good, and I didn't get to have it last year, and I don't think I can mentally come back from that, to be honest.
Last year, did we hang out on Halloween or like the week before Halloween?
I think either we hung out like 3 days before Halloween or on Halloween.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
can't remember. Actually, I think it was the day before Halloween.
Might have been. Who knows?
Yeah. I remember
don't
it
have
wasn't
time.
Halloween because we said we were gonna go walking around, but we looked confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when we had the whole school thing, like the whole
Like-
school thing.
Going to
The
school
Halloween
visit.
thing.
Oh yeah, and I for the plays, and I did a female character twice in a row because I'm gay.
Yeah. They're like, where's the one and only queer man?
Where is he? Where's the not straight? You are a woman now. I'm like, okay.
Okay. My absolute favorite thing is when Athena told me she was gonna be Bambi for Halloween, and I said, cool. I showed up as the lumberjack that killed Bambi's mom. That was a good time. Good time. I need to cut my hair. I'm so fucking tired of my highlights.
You
They're kind
still
of
have
the
them?
worst. I do. My hair's really long now. It's kind of ridiculous. Like it's like all the way down my back. It's long hair now.
I'll be entirely real. When I first met you, I hated the highlights, and then I gradually grew to enjoy them.
I think the term you're looking for is just get used to them.
No, I
It's
actually
just-
enjoyed them. I thought they were a unique part of you that differentiate you, like aesthetically from everyone else in the group and the entire school.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. But now I look like a basic bitch. So.
Yeah, when I was doing the test animatic and I had to draw you, I was like, what are her features? I can't do highlights. Birthmark.
Birthmark?
Birthmark and middle part.
Yeah, that's about right. I want tea.
Then go
You know what I realized? You
What?
know how I always talk about how caffeine, I can't have caffeine because I
Mhm.
get super jittery. I see. I can't have coffee because it has a lot of caffeine, and I have a lot of tea all the time. And I was telling Karen that, but she like informed me, hey, tea also has a lot of caffeine, and I was like, what? And I kind of had to sit there and process that for a while
Do you
because it's
drink
like, then what is
decaffeinated?
this? Am I just allergic to coffee? And then I realized I exclusively drink herbal tea.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't have caffeine,
Yeah.
and so I just confused myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, caffeine is the issue. I think it's actually my blood pressure is the issue.
My
I have-
brother has heart problems, so he can't super have a lot of decaffeinated stuff, so a lot of my tea is decaffeinated.
Decaffeinated tea is really good. It's really good.
I
Love
find it
chamomile
to have no difference than caffeinated tea.
There's no difference. It's just different kinds of tea, really.
Yeah.
But like I can't tell the difference between decaffeinated coffee and normal coffee. Like tastes the same to me. I don't drink enough coffee to
The
know that
biggest
shit.
difference between us is that I exclusively drink black tea and you exclusively drink herbal tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two sides of the same coin.
I don't understand how that. Okay.
Shh. Just let me make my analogy. That doesn't make sense. It's okay.
Me writing English essays.
Honestly. Oh my god. Oh, there goes my band. But I think I have high blood pressure. It would make sense. So does my dad and most of my siblings on my dad's side. So it would totally, especially since you know how every time I get like excited or like happy,
You
my
get a
head
headache.
starts like I get a really bad headache in the back of my head. So like it just kind of all lines up.
Yeah. Too bad you don't go to the doctors, so you can't
Too
find
bad I
out.
can't go to the doctor and find out. Hey.
The sounds of vague child neglect echo in the background.
Woo.
Every time I make a comment like that, I'm like, is this allowed? Am I allowed to say this? And then I say
It's
it.
you're always kind of barely on the margin where it's like, yeah, that's fine, but then it's like any push farther and it's like, hey,
Yeah.
asshole.
I mean,
You're always on that line no matter what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Let's
but you
be
can
real
hear it in
here.
my voice. I'm like, is this something I'm allowed to say? Is this legal?
Allowed. It's allowed.
Is this allowed? Is this legal?
It's not child. You're okay.
It's not neglect.
It's not. It simply costs too much.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not neglect.
one-
It's being an immigrant in a capitalist society.
Yeah. Yeah. Not to mention, my parents are self-employed, so
Yeah.
like they don't get it from their jobs or anything. So
They'd have to pay for insurance themselves, and
Yeah.
that's queer.
which is stupid expensive, not cute. And then, anyways,
Hello.
hi. How
Hi.
are you?
You just slowly sounded like you're getting further away from the mic until I couldn't hear you.
I just left.
Okay.
Just scream and then go, okay, anyways. And
Okay,
I just...
and you walk out the room and I'm alone.
It'd be a little bit funny. Dude, I'm good at rambling. I'm
You
good at just
are.
going and going and going. I physically feel myself run out of steam, but I just keep going anyways, because it's like, I'm talking, I can't stop talking now, and I
Yeah.
just go, ah, bah, 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 bah.
I feel like you'd be good at like maybe not stand-up comedy, but something in that genre because you're good at telling stories for a
I'm a
while.
clown. I'm a clown.
You're just good at telling stories and keep on going for a while.
I would be a fun, sad, like train wreck of a comedian to watch if I didn't have anxiety.
Yeah.
maybe if I had less anxiety, I would be able to do that and have fun. But no, I just keep going and it just becomes like I can't breathe, but I'm still talking.
I mean,
It happens so often.
if you go on like Netflix and look at like all the comedians in like the millennial to like older Gen Z generation, they all of their humor is basically, I was abused.
And the reason why it's funny is because everybody else was abused
Yeah.
too.
That's actually it. Like I remember, I don't remember her name, but there was this one girl I watched, and it was like, you know, when you're at like a family gathering, and you come to realize, was I abused? Let's not ruin Christmas.
Oh my god, it's funny because I think before people Oh shit.
Why?
Okay, I threw my necklace and I don't know where it is now. There it is! I am my other shovel! What's good, girl? Awesome. It fell in the trash can.
Fun. Do you want to continue talking about comedian abuse?
Okay. I think humor, like, surrounding just abuse in general, got way more popular and funny and just overall relatable because now the internet exists and it's like, maybe that isn't normal. And everyone's like, yeah, that's abuse. And it's like, people who are like in their 50s now who've never like heard of that experience find out that it's been happening to a lot of people and it's fucked up a lot of people and you thought you were normal, you just had to get over your problems. And then now you're at age 50 and you find abuse jokes funny because you were abused. And now that's just all of Gen Z, except we're not 50, we're just sad.
The same girl I was just talking about also had something about that where it's like, you know when you're like talking to people and you go over childhood stories and then like suddenly everyone stops and looks really sad?
Yeah.
I liked her, she was good.
She sounds good. She sounds fun. Fun, fresh. Fun and French. French? Yes.
Yeah,
Fun and
I think she said she was Irish.
Irish. Fun. Oh no.
Why do I remember so much
she's
about this woman's comedy act, but nothing about what happens in any class I've ever been in?
As you should. As you should. I wish. I don't remember. I wish I could do pottery. Pottery is also really expensive, which is ridiculous. I just want to do pottery. I should probably learn how to make my own clay, but like, I don't think I'm gonna find clay in my fucking
Backyard.
Yeah, it's just too. I would have to make it out of fucking mud, and I don't have the energy to go in my backyard and just like actively do things.
Your
think
dad
that's
walks out like at 6 in the morning, sees you digging 6-foot graves, and is like, "This is the day I die."
No, the day before, I specifically ask him, "Hey, Dad, how tall are you?" This is a little funny. He's the kind of guy who would assume that you're trying to kill him.
Yeah, I
He
get
really
that
would.
vibe.
If I told him, I was like, "Hey, how tall are you?" And he was like, "Ba ba da ba," and I was like, "Okay, cool." And he sees me outside tomorrow, like drawing a box on the floor his height. He'd be like, "What is this bitch doing?" No, no, no. And then he like tells someone else. He's like, "I think they're trying to fucking kill me," and I know because he tells me everything. He tells me I'm the person. I'm the person he goes to. He's like, "I think they're trying to fucking kill me," and I'm like, "Dad, I don't think they are. You are just a clown."
Are you sure he wouldn't be like, a demon has possessed your brother?
No, he would. 100%. 1,000,000,000%. It has occurred. It has occurred. He has said
He
the
has said
phrase
that before,
almost
and
exactly
he'll say
like
it
that.
again.
He's done it before, and he'll do it again. Damn, I had something I was gonna say, but I forgot it.
Something about
Shame.
clay and pottery and making it out of mud.
Not clay and pottery. No, I wasn't relating to that. It was something else. It was a tangent, but it's fine.
I like tangents.
That's of course you like tangents. It's the only way we talk.
Yeah.
Our conversations are exclusively tangents.
If you read any
I
essay.
remember Jaden was trying to he was asking me for the spring box that's underneath my mattress. You know what a spring box is?
Nope.
Or am I calling it a different thing? Do you have like a little box underneath your mattress?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's called a spring
The
box.
thing
Jaden
filled
was
with
asking.
springs. I was thinking of the season. I'm like, do you have like a weird like religious thing that I just don't know about Catholics?
Catholic spring box. P.O. box. But
It's where the
Jaden
Easter
was
Bunny
asking.
does this
Jaden was
shit.
subscribed to Catholicism. Anyways, Jaden was asking if we could switch our spring boxes, and I was like, "Oh, I forgot the point of this story. Oh, why am I here? Okay."
You on stage. Oh, I forgot the joke. Sorry. Anyway.
Why am I here?
It goes
I
up on
just sit
Netflix
back
anyway.
down, and I'm like, oh, they paid to see me, and I'll get back up, and I'll sit at the stage. You can see like visible like armpit stains.
Actual tears forming in your eyes.
Oh my god. Jaden was asking to switch the spring boxes, and I said no. And I don't remember why I brought the story up, but the answer is I said no. We
Was
are
his
the
broken or something?
unfunniest people I know.
We are the
No,
least
his
funny, most hilarious people I know.
No, we're really not funny. Just we find each other's humor very particular. Like we have the exact same like thought process, so it's just a little bit funnier to us, but to anyone, because ours is so specifically catered to our existence that to anyone else, it's just what the fuck are they doing?
To anyone who doesn't have our exact life story.
If you have to be INFP and like INFPT. You cannot be INFPA.
We do not
You're
trust
just too different.
INFPAs.
It's a different breed. You don't count. You're not one of us. You never will be.
You're not a real INFP.
If you have your shit together, you're not an INFP, and that's the truth.
I hate how I 100% believe the Myers-Briggs shit as much as some bitches believe in like astrology.
Honestly, I'm so unbelievably bothered by how much I believe the Myers-Briggs things, despite like knowing perfectly well that there's no way that every personality on the planet can be described within 16 types. Like there's so many different types of people. Like literally 7 billion. There's fucking no way you can fit it into 16. And I understand that they use a certain system that like I guess would make sense for that, but I feel like there's so much more of a broad range that can be like encapsulated
Yeah.
rather than that. But still, I go INFP, I get to be stupid. Best mo ever!
Best
What's
mo
up?
ever! I enjoy being INFP because I can just be like, sorry, I'm INFP. I'm like those bitches who like burn down house and say, sorry, I'm Gemini.
Objectively though, Gemini's fine. Hold on. Best mo ever. Remind me your zodiac real quick.
Think Taurus, if I'm not.
Taurus.
Maybe Pisces. Pisces.
Actually, I think it is Pisces. Just remind us real quick so I'm not bashing
So
you.
so we don't talk shit.
Best mo ever. We're waiting for you to catch up with the audio. Anyways, can you remind me what we were talking about before that prompted me to talk about the spring boxes? Because I don't remember.
Tangents and comedy shows and abuse in comedy.
And pottery.
Oh, and pottery.
Yeah, no, not a clue. Not a clue.
No, just let's who cares if we talk shit? Let's just talk about Geminis. I have no strong
Anyways,
opinions on Geminis.
Gemini is the worst zodiac sign, and you cannot change my mind. If you're honestly like Geminis, Jesus fucking Christ. Have you ever met a Gemini? All of them are horrible.
Not to my knowledge.
All of them. Like, not horrible, but God, they're annoying. Every single one that I've met, and that's in my personal experience, but even as the sign is described, and they're the one that least compatibility with me, so I have all the rights.
A person who says I don't believe in that astrology shit. You fucking Geminis.
It's true though. That's a rule of life. If they know they're a Gemini, they're horrible. If they don't know that they're a Gemini and don't know anything about it, then they're probably fine.
Are you
But if they
saying
know
it's
they're
a
Gemini,
self-fulfilling prophecy?
it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it's probably a mimicking behavior within middle schoolers. But
because you
I
have not
fucking hate
a Gemini since middle school.
Yeah. Unless Best Mo ever is a Gemini, then mayhaps I am.
No, wait, hold on. Oh, they're born leap year, so just figure that out.
You're the 13th sign, the star.
The bees. We are all born.
I just realized that I can just go back into. I can't. Never mind. I was gonna go back in the stream and go see what I was saying before.
I mean, you can try.
I can try, but I'm too stupid for it.
I don't think you can.
I don't think I can. I don't think I will. Who is King Marsh 10? They're following us.
King Marsh 10? I don't know.
I'm about to do some research. King Marsh 10, thanks for following. But who the fuck are you?
They're not here, but thanks.
You king.
I don't know what you
oh,
saw.
Oh, you king! I don't know who they are, but they're lovely. Unless they are not, then I don't know.
Unless they're actually like a child predator, then we do not support them.
Maybe we don't love you.
Oh.
They have a stream.
Continue?
Yeah. They stream. They have 2 followers.
Oh, fun. Let's stream with them. We need to get clout.
Your screen is black the whole time, though.
Oh.
Maybe they're not good streamers. Maybe don't talk to us, King Marsh. I'm kidding.
Maybe learn what you're doing before you talk to the greats.
Just for funnies. Just for funnies. I want to remember why I brought it up. I'm so upset.
Just retell the story and maybe it will come to you.
It really won't, because the
won't
thing
be
is, it's a
good
short
content,
story.
but-
It's not gonna come back to me.
At like 3 in the morning it will though, and then you can talk
It
about
will
it.
definitely
Then
come
you
back
can
to me
write
later.
it down and then just talk about it next stream. No one's gonna remember.
I mean, next stream. It'll be like 3 months later.
We can talk about it the stream after you remember it then, fucker.
Okay. Jaden.
Why do you have 5
Jaden
people
asked.
watching?
Huh?
You have 5 people watching?
It's kind of weird.
2 is me,
Say something in
1
the
is
chat
you.
if you're live.
Yeah, so 2 is me, 1 is you, and 1 is best mo ever. Who's the other one?
King Marsh.
King Marsh?
King
Wait, did they
Marsh,
just
say-
subscribe or something?
Nah, it was a while ago.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, I checked yesterday and it was there. But, yeah, Jaden, he asked me if we could switch spring boxes because his is too loud. His mixes, oh my god. Okay. His makes noise whenever he sits on his bed or just moves at all. It makes a ton of noise. And he really wanted to switch with mine, and he was like begging me. He was like, no,
that's probably because we were talking about how both me and him have a thing with like noises.
No, it wasn't that.
Oh, okay.
But so yeah, that is part of that. But yeah, he really hates it. But he kept asking me. He was like, Natalie, please, because we switched mattresses. Because my depression dent. Because apparently my bed is more soft. And I was like, I think that's just because of my depression dent. But okay. And his mattress is a lot more firm, so we just switched it because I have way back problems and just needed accommodated both of what we wanted.
I move around my bed so much because I'm too afraid of getting a depression dent that my depression dent is the entire center of my bed.
There was my depression. Jaden gave me his mattress, and we were like, okay, this is mine now. And I was like, I wonder how fast I could get a depression dent. And I'm looking, and there is definitely a dent there. I see it with my own 2 eyes. It wasn't there before, folks. It wasn't there before. This is brand new with depression dent. Imagine you're on Craigslist looking for mattresses. Brand new with depression dent.
Lightly used, a little bit of a depression dent, not gonna lie. You can just, I'm sure if you just sleep on the other side, it will get out.
Me and Jaden don't even call it the depression dent. We just call it depression. You can see the depression on the bed.
I mean, that is technically the correct uses of the word depression. It's just a hole.
It's true.
Or a dent.
It's true. It's true. It's English.
You can see the depression in it. It's true.
That's English, baby. That's English. Babushka, babushka, babushka. I like that song.
Do you think
I like
the Great Depression is named after depression in the term of the illness or a dent?
both.
Okay.
Easily. Both.
I don't know why I enunciated dent so much.
That's fine. I miss learning for fun.
Same.
I used to really like learning. I just don't at all.
100%.
Sucks.
I've told you the story before, and definitely on stream. But before I went to Riley, you okay? My dog's like, don't vomit. If you are you gonna vomit?
Bitch, don't.
Please
Bitch,
don't.
please. We're making bank. We're making bank. We
I
can't do
want her
this
out of my
right
room,
now.
so if she does vomit, it's not my problem.
That's so evil. Oh my god. Hi, stream. How's everybody doing? Us and no one else. Best mo ever if they were here, but they're not. So I wish everybody would change their username to more
Problem
username like
solved,
name, like
love.
best mo ever. I was talking to the non-existent chat about how I wished everybody would change their username to more username like names. Like best mo ever is so easy to say, and I prefer saying that over like someone's full name.
Yeah.
That makes me like uncomfortable when I'm on
Wait,
stream.
what was I saying?
Depression.
Depression, something about
Learning.
that. Oh yeah,
Learning.
learning. So before I went to school, because my brother went to school, and I was like, bitch spends so much time there, what's that like? I was like, Mom, put me in school, and she's like, no, but you can read this book, that's your homework. And so I just like, I just do nothing all day but keep reading books, and I'd enjoy it. And then I went to school, and then suddenly I fucking hated reading. And I still
Wow.
hate reading.
That sucks. That sucks. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. What happened to you? I, for one, really, really like reading, so I can't say shit. I'm very good at imagining things, and so reading just helps me with my little daydreams, and I think it's very nice. It's to make me not think about what's going on here. I don't think here. I'm actually this character as of this moment, and I don't need to think
I
about
hate how
anyone
that is
else.
my life. I do the exact same thing except for it's other forms of media. Like
Yeah,
in any form of media, I will. This is mine now. I live here.
honestly, yes. Like I'll be watching a show, and it's like I'm you. I'm you
I'll
now.
pick a favorite character and like I will now project myself into this character, and all of
Like,
my friends will be these characters.
I was just about to say, I'm like, it's kind of really annoying.
I
Always projecting.
despise it. It's horrible.
I know, it's kind of the worst. I hate projecting everybody onto like any media that I absorb because then it makes everything a lot more personal,
It does.
and then like
And when people
B, it's
die.
exhausting. It's more exhausting because then it's like this doesn't fit our narrative.
Yeah.
This person would never do that. And then like if like a character like does something horrible to someone else, and then I'm feeling things, and it's like that person wouldn't do that to me, and then it's like I'm just feeling too many things for no good reason. Anyways, everything I do is emotionally draining, and that's on being an INFP.
Yeah, whenever I make like a friend who's significantly close to me, I must include them in every form of media I project myself into because I'm not doing this alone, love.
Same. We should just change the name of the stream to something to do with INFPs. Two INFPs. What will they do? Cry, probably.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Shouting out, babushka babu. You think we could get an audience of just INFPs?
God, that'd be horrible. But
It'd be
yes.
so bad. Could you imagine the maladaptive daydreaming in there?
Oh, speaking of maladaptive daydreaming, when I was like 6, I acknowledged it as something that was clearly wrong with me. But I just didn't
You're like,
have the vocabulary to talk about it.
That's so funny. Nothing makes me happier than the idea of children having very like complex thoughts and ideas, but having nowhere near enough vocabulary to express them.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're stuck in your little tiny baby brain.
Yeah. Which is why a common fantasy I do have, a common maladaptive daydream I have, is going back in time and having the vocabulary to like speak for myself.
The way I relate. Being
daydreaming about like a certain past thing, and that's like your comfort like past daydream.
Yeah.
You just go, if I could do this one thing, or this one thing could be different when I was younger, then maybe I'd be happy. And I'm gonna imagine that in 40 different ways, and then maybe I'll be able to nap.
At me reenacting the exact same scene in different ways for hours on end, not doing any work.
This time from the top, but with emotion.
This time from the
My
top,
brain cells
but a
after
little
acting
bit
everything
more
out.
fighting.
Okay, consider that the painting on the left is a little bit moved to the right, and then everybody goes, ah, and then
Yeah.
yeah. I realized by looking at like the daydreams that I have about like when I was younger, that I've had for like since I was tiny, is that I just feel the intense urge to feel understood, and that's why INFPs stick together.
Yeah.
That's just why INFPs exclusively stick together. Because in the deepest part of my heart, I know I just want to feel understood. Because my little daydream since I was tiny, like I've had this since I was a kid, of just I wish people like I could like say I could just like hold someone's hand and they would understand what I mean, because I never had the words to express what emotion I was feeling. And so once I came to that realization, I was like, oh, okay.
Okay. I hate how the INFP experience is the exact same thing for everyone.
Yes, we're just all the same person. It's
We
a little
are.
funny. We're all just carbon copies. I talk so much.
When
I'm out of breath.
I was younger, all of my like daydreams would be of like me in this media, and I still do that a lot, but it's changed so that I created it because I'm a narcissist.
No, I do the same thing. That's why I wanted to do piano. I was like, every time I would watch a piano video, I was like, cool, but what if it was me? And
That's why I tried writing for a while.
yeah, I tried playing the piano, and then I got to it, and then I realized I have really big insecurities, and I don't know how to play, and nobody's gonna be here to teach me, and I'm really bad at learning on my own, and so I never learned how to play the piano despite really loving it and having a keyboard.
My brother
Kind of fun.
knows a little bit of piano, but he just watches like, you know, those like piano guides for like Legend of Zelda songs. He just watches those and just copies it like for an hour, and then he was like, yeah, I fucking know the Lost Woods theme. And good for him.
Did you know Samantha can literally like play things by ear?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
So cool. Samantha's so cool. I'd kill 10 people.
My brother can play like anything on flute by ear.
Crazy. I don't
hate
understand
people who are musically talented because they're better
No,
than
it's
me.
kind of weird how people can play things by ear, just like in general. Like I recognize that it's really difficult, and it's just kind of I don't know why I use the phrase I recognize. That makes it sound like I'm gonna try to like say something against it.
I recognize that it's hard, but also I'm better.
Why not me? Why not me? Yep.
I fully believe that in all INFPs there is inherent narcissism, but I also acknowledge that it's mostly a reaction to trauma.
Probably.
Yeah.
I feel like there's narcissism, but like in a different way, not like blatant
Yeah.
narcissism. It's more of a like. How would you explain it?
We think a lot about ourselves because we have to think a lot about ourselves.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's true. You're right. Damn. Okay, I need a nap after that one.
Yeah, same.
I need a nap. Oh my god. Babushka, babushka, babushka.
Anyway, Russian doll. Which
Russian
character
doll
do you project yourself onto?
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah.
The crazy bitch with mom problems.
Yeah.
Literally. Literally.
Yeah. You'd think I'd be Alan, but I'm that one like blonde lesbian girl. But I think she's pan. I'm that one pan.
Oh,
girl.
her.
Yeah, I love
She's
her.
amazing. I adore her. She's
Mhm.
great. Remember that one scene where she's like, "I love crazy."
Yeah.
I just think she's great. I just think she's
great.
great. I wish it was her.
I wish. Yeah. I also wish I was her.
Oh my god. But yeah, oh my god, the main character's mommy issues hit way closer to home than they should have. Way like
There was no
absurdly
right.
is this just my life, but like slightly altered in a way that I just kind of sat
Is this
down and was like,
Jewish
ha
you?
ha. I don't wish I was her, but I sure am. I sure am.
I don't wish I was her, but I can't deny evidence.
Oh my god. I am. My throat hurts. My throat hurts a lot right now, actually. I actually painted my nails just now.
Fun.
Let me go.
Whenever I do like watercolor and I'm waiting for it to dry so I can add another layer. Why did I erase it? I didn't do that. And I'm waiting for like a layer to dry. I'll like paint my nails with the watercolor just to see how it works. And it always does, and I always immediately take it off. But then there's always like just paint stuck in the crevices between my nails and skin.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Okay. But what was I gonna say? Also with watercolor I really wanted to do for a period of time, and like, you know how when you like watch videos of like a thing that you wish you could do, and you go, "It's me now."
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me with watercolor for a while. Anyways,
also do the same thing with watercolor. I'm not very
coming
good
to like
at it.
a connection right now that I would have made during therapy. So I guess it's
So I guess
okay
you
that I didn't
cancel
go
it
this
now.
weekend.
I'm your therapist now.
I'm my therapist now.
The Twitch
I think I just
community is.
Which community? Therapy. 2 INFPs go to therapy, but without a mediator.
we are the mediator.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. So like literally now when I like, you know how I just like go into like imagining daydreaming like without thinking, and it will literally like trigger me immediately because then I'll like be watching a video of watercolor and be like, cool, what if it was me? And then my brain will like immediately go, that will never be you, stupid. And I'll be like, you're right, but I didn't need to hear it from you.
Anyone else?
Any other opinions? The 40 other voices in my head. Dumb. And I just lay down and I go, okay.
You're a bit quiet.
Really?
Yeah,
How are you this evening?
you're still quiet.
Hello?
That's better.
Am I okay? Let me open the stream so I can just hear how loud I be. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, I'm being kind of quiet, so I'll just speak up. Speak up a little more. That's no problem for me, lad. I said loud.
Lav. I also say lav instead of love. And it's really annoying for me.
Lad.
Oh, I say
Lav.
lav instead of love, and it's really annoying for me, and I hate it.
Oh, that's the name of that one artist, isn't it?
Huh?
The name of that one artist, Lav.
I don't know who that
Lav.
is.
Lauv. Lav.
L-A-U-V. Hold on, let me look them up.
I got Athena into BTS, and nothing will make me happier. Nothing in this world has made me happier than getting Athena into BTS. Nothing. Nothing will top that for me. That is the only thing that brings me joy.
Anyway, I have an uneaten Panda Express fortune cookie next to me, and I think I'll do some ASMR.
Go for it, bud. It'll only make me cry.
Do it.
POV. You are having a Panda Express
day.
cookie while sobbing.
POV 2 INFPs. One sobbing, one doing ASMR.
is gonna come into my room and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
I'm fake crying for a POV.
My family's gonna disown me. I hope they do. No, I do not. But it'd be a little funny.
I mean, you can't tell me you also don't have fantasies about leaving your family and going to the other side of the country.
Actually, I don't that often.
I do.
I really
commonly.
don't. I am a lot scared of that.
Change.
So no, my brain doesn't let me.
Damn, you're a coward then.
No, I just have separation anxiety, asshole.
Same thing. I'm
Don't
taking
trust my family
stances.
to take care of themselves. I really do not.
A little bit valid.
A little bit what?
Valid.
A little bit blood?
Valid.
Oh, a little bit valid. Huh? Yeah.
A little bit blood.
A little bit blood. No, I was just thinking,
I forgot I had water.
like what?
Continue.
You spilled your water.
No.
I don't know. I don't remember. I'm just kind of coming to this slow not slow realization, but I've kind of come to the conclusion that I don't like. It's just whatever. They're gonna do what they want with their lives once I leave or whatever. And it's just I can't control it, and I can't like emotionally hold myself responsible for it. And it's like, how am I gonna live and shit? I'm not gonna be able to do that. You just gotta emotionally detach yourself, and then you'll be okay.
Anyway,
Yeah, okay.
after that little therapy session, I'm gonna read my fortune cookie fortune. You will step on the soil of many countries. I guess I'm leaving my fucking family.
Let's leave the country. We were just talking about
Yeah.
that. I think we should.
I think we should. You
should.
completely gets over leaving your family.
I let's just say I did it. Let's just say I did it. Who's to say?
All you had to do was vocalize it so you could get rid of it.
Yeah, that's how I process things. TBH. Let's get out of here. I'm done.
I'm more than willing.
My family, don't you care about us? I'm emotionally detached as of yesterday. Goodbye, y'all. I'm hungry.
Then
Eat
eat.
things in front of me when I don't have a snack. I'm kidding. Go ahead, do what you want. You can live your life. We're all gonna die.
I mean, I
Slow,
was done
painful
with
death,
it.
probably. No, don't do that. I might. I just no. I won't. Yes,
What
I
are you
will. I'm doing it.
considering?
I did it.
What?
A saga of events.
What did you do?
That's the exact thought process I go through anytime I do anything in my life. I just want you to know that.
But what did you do?
Who's to say?
You are.
That's for me and God to know alone.
Okay.
But we're coming up on an hour and a half. No viewers. Best mo ever for 2 seconds until they dipped.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that's just how it be. What do
That's just
streamers
how it
have that we don't other than a sense of humor?
Everything.
Yeah.
Money. Motivation.
Yeah.
Several things.
I almost said a name, and then I didn't, because I actually kind of like the guy who I keep saying, what do they have that we don't? He seems fine, but also I don't want to name names.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I texted it to you last night.
I think it's cute that you think I remember. What you
I know
told me.
you don't, but I just said I'm not gonna name names.
Fair, fair. I had to move something. I took my headphones off for a second. What did happen?
I talked shit about you.
Oh, that's fair. That proximity chat thing was so bad, but also great at the same
It was
time.
amazing. I was like, Natalie, can we please talk about this in the corner? Fucking out, that fucking bitch.
It was so funny. When you left and it was just me, Elle, talking, I was defending you, asshole.
Oh, fun.
I was helping you. She didn't say anything. I was just like, he's an asshole, not because he wants to be an asshole entire. Like, yes, he does.
I
But
actually
like,
really don't. It makes me feel really bad.
hmm?
I actually really don't like it. It makes me feel really bad.
How you know exactly how I felt in freshman year? I felt really horrible about being a shitty person, and it just keeps going.
It
You don't think you
does.
just get mad and you just keep talking, and it just keeps going.
Anyway,
But
what else were you
what
saying about me?
changed?
Huh?
How did I go from mad to not mad?
Remember we met each other and we decided to switch personalities?
Yeah. No, but like I mean like legitimately, like what where?
Is
Where
honestly
did
the
that go?
only explanation I have. I wasn't really mad before.
You don't remember.
I mean, I probably was. I was holding it deep inside me because I have trauma about letting my emotions out because
Yeah.
family issues happened.
Yeah.
And the one time, honestly, the whole thing with the whole thing at the end of freshman year, uh, that I that kind of when it happened because that was the first time I felt genuinely mad in years. And then suddenly, it was a floodgate. It was a floodgate, love.
And then after that, it's just been red everywhere.
Yeah.
Since that moment on, he exclusively saw the world red.
No, I can pinpoint the exact moment it happened because remember when like I yelled at him like genuinely for the first time, and then you're like, "I'm proud of you," and I was like, "Yeah," and then I almost cried because emotions and
Right.
bottling it up. That was when the floodgates opened.
The gates of hell have been opened. God forbid. Oh my god. That is so funny. I think was it quarantine? Was it just being alone with my thoughts for a long period of time?
Yeah.
More mellow. Like I am tired of the bitch, just like you guys all are. I get it now. I'm stuck with her all day.
I no longer want to be angry. I want to be happy.
I don't want to be angry. I'm too tired for it. Too tired. I'm gonna paint this shovel now. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, we're not. It's not gonna work. I used to play the French horn
I know.
a little bit,
I
but
used to
like
play the
play.
normal trumpet.
Used to play the what?
The trumpet. I almost said the normal horn, and then I'm like, it's kind of a horn, but it's not the horn.
A horn. Um, but you played the trumpet, really?
Yeah, I wanted to play the violin, but it was fourth grade. Was it fourth? It was
Too
fourth or third
expensive.
grade. No, we
Mm.
didn't buy. We didn't have to buy the instruments at my school. It was
Mhm.
like fourth or third grade, and the instructor, when they're trying to like sell us on joining band or orchestra, he played the Pink Panther theme song on the trumpet, and literally everyone in my class was like, "I want to play trumpet. I want to learn the Pink Panther theme song." He's like, "Yeah, you'll learn it," and we never learned it.
Wow, that's sad.
Yeah,
That
I
sucks
wanted
ass.
I want to play violin. I really like the violin.
Violin is very pretty. I think we have two at our house right now.
Maybe
My
if
mom just bought no, cause they're not like actual violins. My mom bought like random thrifted ones just for funsies, cause she's collecting things.
maybe if we
They
switched
don't even have strings.
interests.
They have one string. One of them has two strings, and me and Jaden like to play fake violin on them.
Maybe
But
if we
but I just quickly would like to mention earlier you said something about not having to pay for the instruments. We also did not have to pay for the
okay.
instruments. I'm not rich enough to buy a fucking French horn. I borrowed it from my teacher. Okay, carry on.
If maybe we switched interests like we did personalities, and I learned piano and you learned violin, we could reenact Your Lie in April.
We could.
We could and we
Who
should.
gets to die?
It's the girl dies.
Me. I get to die, loser.
Damn. And then I'm just left with my mommy issues.
I haven't even finished that show. It's a classic, but it's also kind of fucking boring.
I really liked it.
Really?
Yeah, but also I like that slow pace shit.
That's fair. I haven't seen it in a long time, so I can't really say. I can't really say for sure, but I remember when I was younger, I didn't like it that much. I thought it was kind of boring. It's okay. I really like slice of life stuff now. That's like the exclusively the shit I watch. I can't watch any of the shonen stuff. It's just too much and
Yeah,
it's
I
annoying
don't
and
like
there's too
shonen.
many stereotypes everywhere and it's like,
Yeah.
God, this is no, I don't need this right now. That's why I just don't watch it.
Honestly, if you ask me what genre I watch, I could not fucking tell you. I don't know.
Slice of life.
No,
I watch what brings me dopamine exclusively.
it's like if you ask me about anything that I enjoy at all, I could not tell you anything because the moment anyone asks me anything about my interests, it's like I don't like things. I've never once watched a thing that I liked.
Not once,
Not
ever.
once. And you have no proof otherwise.
We have a lot of really similar trauma.
We do.
Think about it. Just like in general, in
Yeah.
all aspects. Like the parallels.
Yeah, we are foils for each other. One of us is gonna be a villain by the end of our arcs, and one of us is gonna be a hero. And I don't care about who's who, but at the end, one of us will kill the other.
No, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it any other way. That's,
Honestly, I hope that
that's how I
I'm the
want.
villain because the villain usually is the one
You're
who
already
dies.
on the path. You're already on the path.
Yeah, honestly, you are getting better as a person. I'm getting worse. So.
Oh my god. I'm getting a lot less efficient as a person. I had 4.0 and I was mean.
But-
Being mean just means
No, I think it's
I don't
more
know.
like you mirror people around you, and you are around Samantha.
No, here's the thing though. I was around Samantha all the time in freshman year. She was who I was around the most, and I had a 4.0. That shows. But my personality is absolutely the worst in freshman year.
Yeah.
So I don't know fucking quarantine sucks because I don't talk to Samantha that much through text. It's not the same as being in the same room as her because we rely on so many just cues from each other, just from seeing each other to communicate more. And
That
it
also
sucks.
Samantha just does not text.
She does.
She
She
never.
texts.
I text her and she'll take like hours and years.
Nah, but that's fine. I don't mind if people take a long time to text. I can't reply if somebody's like right there. I can't. I will always, unless it's like somebody that I'm like more comfortable with, as in like I can just say whatever and I don't care. But if it's like legitimately anyone else, I hate like existing by other people. I don't remember where that thought process is going. My bad.
I only care about how long it takes for people to text back because I'll also find other things I want to say to someone. But if I say it, then that will negate us talking about the first thing that I wanted to. So then I have to like wait, and I'll usually forget about it.
Pain. It's good hair. That guy has good hair.
Yeah.
You and I have such different tastes in men.
We
It's
do,
kind
and
of funny.
it disgusts me. Also, you can't see it, but this file is called a type because I wanted to name it sweater, but I had a different file named sweater, so I named it type because this guy's my type.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
Mm.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair. That is fair. We have completely different types.
We do, and it's kind of rude, honestly, because we can't talk about guys. We wouldn't talk about
We
guys.
really can't. We cannot talk about guys. We have such different, It's funny if we're so similar in so many ways, but when it comes to that, literal opposites. It's kind of funny.
I mean, also, I don't share a type of anyone in our friend group. You all well, I don't know about. I honestly have no clue what your fucking type is. I can't pin it down.
Good. I like being.
I can pin down fictional characters, but I can't pin down actual people.
you could see who I've dated before, you'd see like there is like a type there, but that's not my type.
There's a
It's
type, but
not.
it's accidental.
Yeah, that was like an accident. I don't think my okay, for me it's more of a personality thing.
Yeah, you like
TBH.
assholes and or baby because you like Julian and Nasuki. That's her name, right? Nasuki? I haven't played Doki Doki in a while.
Natsuki, okay. I just think she's fun because she's feisty. She's like out of those options, I think Natsuki's the most fun. Like I would like hanging out with her. Yuri is just more and then Monica, whatever. But Natsuki looks like she'd be fun to hang out with. Why? Because she has trauma.
So you just like trauma. And that's why we're dating.
You can hear me have to realize this shit out loud. That's so upsetting.
Oh, I'm
Are
gonna let
you
my dog
kidding
out.
me?
You have this freak out. I'm gonna let my dog out.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Wait, let me go through. It's all trauma. It's all trauma. Ow. Ow.
I have returned.
It's all trauma.
It's all trauma.
It's all trauma, Jay.
It is.
I can't.
Anyway, I was gonna say before you had that, that honestly, if I could date anyone outside, like hypothetically, if they're real people and not like horror video game characters, I'd probably date Monica.
Monica? Why Monica?
I like her. I don't know. She seems.
mean-
I don't know. Again, I'm basic when it comes to women.
That's fair.
I have a
I'll give you
refined taste for men, though. You can't relate to.
I don't know. I'm sure if it really is a personality thing for me. Like anybody can look very attractive, but if they don't have like a personality to go with it, I feel absolutely nothing despite how attractive they may be like physically.
Yeah.
It's just I can't stand like actual assholes.
Yeah. I can like separate aesthetic beauty from personality. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the sentence.
No, I'm thinking if I do generally, cause like you know how like assholes, yes, but like not like horrible people, just
Just lightly shitty people.
yeah. There you go. Flavorful is the
Yeah.
word.
They got
No,
flavor.
I cannot get past. I don't care how pretty they are. I don't think if they're like a really horrible person. I don't really
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
you.
yeah. Like when it comes to dating,
Really
but like purely aesthetically, I just think they're neat.
But who's somebody who's like really pretty but like a really horrible person?
I don't know.
Never mind. I think if there was somebody who was like really horrible, but like I could be like, they kind of got that dump truck though. Kind of got that dump truck though. Can I say? What can I say?
I don't remember his name, but you know Jeffree Star's ex-boyfriend.
No.
The one that the one that looks like the straightest guy. Hold on, I think his
No.
name's like Nate or something.
Mm.
I just say I respect him. I know nothing about his personality. I don't know for sure if this is what he did, but like he got that money and win.
He really did.
He
Good
really
for
did.
him.
Like I don't know, maybe it had nothing to do with money, but I'm just projecting on this man.
Yeah. I like to think he did it exclusively for the money.
Yeah, because that's what I do, and I don't want to seem like an asshole.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He kinda looks like Mr. Beast if Mr. Beast was less approachable.
That's so funny. Mr. Beast, but take away the customer service.
Yeah. I sent it in chat.
Oh, I thought that was somebody joining the call. I was like, how? Oh. Why?
I don't know. I
Let's see.
just respect those go-getters who get the coin. That was completely unrelated to me finding people attractive.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay, I just wanted to specify. As you might be able to tell with everyone I've ever pointed out to you who I find attractive, white men are not high on that list, typically.
Miss Girl, me neither.
Like,
Me neither.
not
At
to-
least we can agree.
Yeah, like, not in a racist way. I can't explain. I think I just have too much trauma with them.
Yeah. I can't. I'm processing. Boop, boop. What music are we playing right now?
It's a remix of the Battle of Guzma from Pokemon Sun and Moon. I made a Twitch.
Do you think we can advertise as INFP thing on TikTok and then people would come watch?
Do it.
Totally could.
Do
And it would work. INFPs are built like this.
We are. We find someone and we're like,
I think I will attach onto them. And then we will have an army of people with the same personality.
good.
Did you know that little Jaden has a really hard time saying personality because it sounds like personality?
Personality.
Yeah, personality. I used to have a really hard time saying personality. I also had a really hard time writing my own name and not mixing up the I and the E at the end of my name.
I love dogs.
Dog's having an actual seizure.
They probably saw a shadow and then like, I think I will yell.
It will scream. You know that paint I put on that tin yesterday?
Yeah.
It like scratches off the same way, like color. You know how like the ones have like rainbow in the back?
Kinda. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, those. It scratches off the same exact way, and nothing in this world has brought me more happiness.
Fun. I'm glad you found something.
Thank you. Also, we need to reply to the discussion in English.
Oh, I did that already. I responded to you.
Fuck, I haven't done that. I should do that. I think you have to reply to 2 people, don't you?
Yeah. I did you and person who we know, but I'm not gonna name names because that's kind of rude.
We've gotten kind of better at that.
Yeah, we have.
Like
But
I've
we've gotten
noticed, like
worse
there
at
are points where
dogs.
we could definitely accidentally say people's names, and we
Yeah.
don't.
Like how we called
Look at us
the
go.
principal Miss Thing earlier.
Miss Thing.
Little Miss Thing.
Miss Thing.
Oh my god, how Miss Thing doing?
Miss Thing. We should just call her Miss Orange Juice.
We could. We should. We can. We will. Not.
She's always got a little bit of manic.
She is the
energy
most
going on.
manic woman I've ever met.
Next to Miss Color Red.
Yeah.
Miss Orange and Miss Red.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, it
Lesbian
does work
lovers.
for acronyms.
Lesbian lovers. It does work for acronyms. Do you think somebody's written a fanfiction with Miss? Do you think if we did it,
You
would
said
we be
their
the
names,
first?
you
Would
dumb
we be the
bitch.
first?
You
Would
said
we
their
be the
names.
first?
You said their names.
Hmm?
You said their names.
I said it really quickly though.
I mean,
I did it really fast.
Yeah.
Quick, somebody play copyrighted music.
No.
Oh my god.
I was thinking about uploading this to YouTube. I think I'll wait yet another stream, which I keep saying.
No, just do it, and
Okay.
then we can.
It will
Let me
be
figure out how
something
to
that
blur.
it will be something that. Oh, I can. I have editing software.
Yeah, we should do that.
Okay.
Just we'll have to remember that. Let me look. At around 1 hour and 56 minutes in, I accidentally said names.
Hold on. Let me find a pen. Oh, okay. I'll write that down. What time?
Around 150, I have to.
150. I'll just say, yeah. Okay, I wrote it down. I'll figure it out in a bit. Okay. I'll have to get like a bleep sound effect. Whatever, it's fine. Hello? Are you there? I guess I am alone in this universe. Always have been, always will be. Oh, you're back.
Hi.
Where'd you go?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I had my audio off. Hello?
Hello?
Hi. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm
I was
alright.
muted, right?
No,
Right?
you
can
weren't muted,
hear
but I
it?
couldn't hear anything.
Oh my god. Okay. And then when you said you weren't muted, I was like, my
happened?
dad came in the room and he
Fun.
was tucking. And I was like, "Bah, bah, 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 bah." And that was that. But it's all good. No problems. My dad's just concerned because Jaden has been asleep all day. And he's like, was
love, that's called
he?
depression.
Yeah. He's like, I'm worried. No, because Jaden's sick.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yes, and we
He's like-
don't know if Miss
He's like, do we
Rona or
need a
not.
funeral?
Jay. No, we don't know. So, we don't know if we have Rona yet. I
hope you don't.
God forbid, knock on wood. I hope it doesn't happen. But I think that Miss is the most likely to get Rona
Yes,
out of.
she is. Wait, I
She
need to
came.
write down this time because you said the name.
Fuck.
What time?
This is gonna be a
1:59.
thing for us now. Time. Yeah. I said it multiple times. I think like twice. But, yeah, beep 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 beep. She came to my house today and she brought me my textbooks, but she took my textbooks that I handed to her like straight out of my hands when I asked her to email me so that I could leave it at my door so I wouldn't have to like be there in her presence. And her mask is like kind of like obscurely on, and I just know I hope not. I
Yeah.
genuinely hope she doesn't, but she's the most likely to get
She
Miss
is
Rona.
new, but I do 100% believe that if any of them were to get it, it'd be her.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. My throat hurts a lot. Do you think if somebody did like a graph of like how much each of us talks in this stream, what it would look like a pie graph?
I mean, I don't think you're talking too much more than me. I think you're just self-conscious.
I think that's true. I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's I do talk like a good amount, not a crazy large, not like way too much, but I am definitely conscious of me speaking.
Hmm.
A little bit of
I
both.
mean, it's
Whoa,
also
something's going
kind
on.
of comes down to who, like, our dynamic as people, because, like, one of my most favorite things about having friends is I get to sit down and listen to them talk and, like, have lives.
And it's just like you're watching a show, so it's just like I'm
Yeah.
at home and I'm absorbing their personalities too.
Yeah, that actually is how I do it. I just didn't want to mention
Yeah.
it.
What? You thought I wouldn't notice? I'm the same person. Can't hide things from me.
It's the same reason how, like, whenever I'm in, like, writing support and, like, no one else comes but me, and they just kind of like, okay, we can wait, I guess, and then no one comes, so they just talk to each other, and I'm like, I'm just listening. Like, this is actually really interesting hearing these people I don't know talk, like,
Honestly,
casually.
it's so weird hearing random people's conversations because it's like to them, obviously, they're not random people and they know each other and they know each other's jokes and each other's lives and how significant certain statements are. But we know nothing about it
Yeah.
at all. It's just, this is like
It's like my
completely and
favorite
entirely
thing
new.
to observe.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Wouldn't it be cool if we could like study it as a thing and then go to college and then get tired of it and then hate everything?
Yeah, but would
Yeah.
that be psychology? Because I don't want to deal with that again.
Why did you not like psychology?
I didn't not like it, I just didn't really care about it.
did you like look at what we were learning?
Yeah, I did, and then I was like, I have literally no interest in this. I'll just copy off people who actually do and is willing to just give me
all
the answer.
people, all people who go into psychology are just trying to figure out their trauma.
They are. At L.
All of them. At L and at me. I wanted to be a psychologist for a while. And I was like, I just want to fix my own trauma. And this is not going to work out for me. I'm horrible with people. So
Yeah.
I just decided maybe I won't be a psychology major. But I'm actually considering it again because I do really enjoy psychology. I really enjoy science. God, I miss science. I miss having enjoyable science lessons. Like I used to really love that when I was younger, and I still do. That's why I went with our new biology major. It's like I understand a single word this man's saying. And there's this one other teacher that I also really enjoyed. I can't remember who they are or anything about them because I just don't remember. But
I
I remember
miss.
enjoying it. I mean, like I really like this. This is nice. Actually, no, I do remember. I was watching a lecture. I was hanging out with Ellie at her house, and you know how normally when people hang out, they
Yeah.
like watch things. We watched a lecture and it
Because
was
that's who
actually a
Ellie
really
is.
good lecture. It was a really good lecture, and I really liked it. And I was like, God, I forgot I actually like science. Yeah.
I do. I think the only science class I've actually liked was from. We'll call her Mrs. Lilac. You know who I'm talking about. We're going with not alliteration. The first letter.
But yeah.
And that's because I just liked her as a person. Like,
Hmm.
I did every other science class I had, which was two. I just like he was the first science teacher I had. He was like all right. He yelled at me a few times because I was a middle schooler, and so I didn't super care. And the other one was just actually a bad teacher.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The science teachers I had in my old school, like literally my favorite teacher of all time. Like out of every teacher I've ever had, every professor, that's my favorite teacher hands down, and I think they will always will be. Like I really really loved their class, and it was really great. And I have no idea where she went. She kind of just fell off the earth and she's gone. She's gone. She just left and never came back. She left the school and she kind of lives in the mountains ish. So I'm gone. Never came back.
You know how like I kind of have a skill for tracking people down, which is weird.
Mm.
Sometimes I'll just look for people that like I like am tangentially know or like I used to know them, and sometimes there are just no records of them exist. Nothing gives me more like anxiety than like why can't I find this person because I can almost find anyone else.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I cannot. I could probably find her. I have her Facebook. I have it.
Oh, okay.
But if if I wanted to, I probably could. But I haven't ever really tried. But she like in terms of like what information the general public of people who used to know her that I know, we know nothing about any of like where she went, what she's doing.
Fun.
I like to think she's still a teacher, but I look at her Facebook and all of it is just like things she would have normally posted while like back then, but also like it's also old teachers from our old school are also like responding under her posts, which makes me think that they're like I don't know. I don't know anything about them.
There's just an
Do I know
air
any?
of mystery.
She used to be a park ranger, and she was
Oh,
really good
that's
at
nice.
talking, and she was just so good at her job, and you could tell she actually really like enjoyed it, and it was just great. And I miss her so much.
Speaking
I
of
miss
which,
learning under her.
you know the game Firewatch?
No.
Okay, so it's a game. It's like a walking simulator. You know those? That's like rich in story. It's one of those, except
Mm.
for you're like a Firewatch person who like works at a national park and you live in like a fire tower stuff. I was like,
Right.
maybe I wanna be a forest ranger.
They don't make a lot of money, is my
They
issue.
don't, but like the
I think that's
thought
why she stopped being one and became a teacher.
the thought of doing that brings me joy, but then I realize I fucking hate dirt and bugs.
Yeah, that's fair. That is totally fair.
I kind of low key was thinking about becoming like a bit working at a bakery or something, and then I realized I kind of hate waking up early and doing shit, and that would really require waking up early because you have to make everything before like a certain time
Don't be
in the
shy.
day.
Cater to people who just want to eat pastries at night.
Hmm?
Just cater to people who want to eat pastries at night.
As much as I would like to think there's an audience for that, no, there is not.
But
Like
I
there
want to eat
is, but
pastries
not
at night.
one big enough for like a business. There's this one like bread place. It's are we allowed to mention that? This is where we are, like or city.
Do you want me to bleep it out because I can write down the time?
Write it down anyways. You can decide later. But it's oh my god, the bread there, dude. If you've never gone there, you should. It's so good, and they have really good tamales too. They have everything,
I might have gone
and
there. Like, send me the name so I can copy paste it into Google.
they've been around for so long. Like they had like a little tiny building, and then they had like to build a whole new one because people just go there so often because it's just so good.
I might have gone there. I don't know any. You can't. I don't know any names of places that aren't like chains.
It's totally fair. It's great. Only here.
I think it'll just be a thing where if we ever get popular, only the real ones who like watch and pay attention to the streams will know anything about our location, and everything, every
That's
like
okay.
VOD will be bleeped.
I'm kind of really shocked that we decided to do this.
Yeah, why is this the thing we committed to? We talk about shit
No,
all the
but
time.
I mean, like you and I, we both talk about doing a lot of things, and usually it's just like I guess like in theory, like we're just fantasizing about this right now, and we're just gonna kind of gush over it for a minute. But I'm really surprised we actually started doing this and kept doing it.
Yeah.
It's like we'll start something and then we'll just kind of drop off for a long time. But like we actually we keep doing this, keeping this kind of whack.
Yeah, it's kind of
I think it's
nice.
neat,
I actually
right?
kind of enjoy it.
No, me too. I don't hate it. It's nice. Dude, if I hated it, I would have been like, no, catch me asleep at this time, at that specific time.
Catch me
No.
asleep out of spite.
I think it's just because we like to hear ourselves talk.
Yeah, also it's a really good like excuse to just talk to each other because we don't usually. Well, we do a lot, but it's usually over text, and I can't read, and I don't like typing.
I cannot read. No read, just sleep. Opinions on Froster Freeze. The answer is no. The answer is no. Foster Freeze is weird and I don't like it.
Okay, so I'm not particularly fond of it, but what I am really fond of, like in general, is good, really bad fries, and they have really good, really bad good fries.
Really?
Yeah. Like, just
Doesn't-
fuck
I
me up with terrible fries.
I can't. I remember the last time I went to Foster Freeze. It was a ridiculously long time ago. Like not ridiculous. Actually, no. It was like maybe 2, 3 years ago, maybe 4. I don't know. Oh my god! After 3 years is 4 years.
Yeah.
no, no, but like I just a lot of things were 3 years ago, and it doesn't feel like they were because it feels like they were 2 years ago. But 3, 4 years sounds like such a substantially like
Yeah.
farther away time than like 3 years ago.
Yeah, because
So
like
it's
at
just
4 years old, a child has a memory.
yeah, yeah. So that's why I had that moment for a second. But what was I talking about before?
Foster's freeze.
Hmm?
Foster's.
Apostrophe. I went there like once, and it was all right. It actually wasn't that bad. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I didn't have a lot of opinions. We were not even in. So.
Hold on. Let me write that down.
That is 2 hours and 11 minutes in love. Oh, that's so funny. I'm sorry. I'm making your job harder.
It's fine. Editing is kind of fun. I mean,
It's kind of fun. It makes me feel special.
it does because it's like, I watch a lot of YouTube YouTube and they talk about their editors in really fond ways, and like maybe I can be. I'm not gonna be an editor, but
Yeah.
the thought of I have some of the skills now.
I think it's oh, I had a thought. Never mind.
I had a thought, but I think no.
No, I just don't know where it went. Left me.
Was it something about how you didn't like Foster's? Because you sounded like you
No.
really didn't like it, and they're like, it wasn't that
know.
bad.
I just have very strong opinions sometimes, but not any memories to back it up. And so when I do get the memories to back it up, I'm like, oh, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
I do have like a nostalgic fondness for Foster's because at like our old house where I grew up, we were pretty close to one, so we'd go there often. And then after
Mhm.
like I moved, we kind of stopped. So it's like it's a fun childhood thing.
That's fair. I can't remember. Let me try to remember something that um
I love dogs.
I have an attachment to when I was little. It's a place that's like objectively bad, but like
In and out.
I love. Okay, fuck you. In and Out is great, and I have an army of people who
Yeah,
agree.
I know
So,
everyone loves it. I fucking
everyone.
don't.
I really like Central Fish. Have you been to Central Fish? Central
I've
Fish is
never
good.
heard of Central Fish.
Central Fish Company is like this little place that like has like they sell fish, like a lot of
Is
fish.
this a location specific thing?
Yeah, this is our city exclusively.
Okay, I'll
Um,
write it down.
No, you don't know. It smells a lot like fish because there's a lot of fish on ice in there, but that's not the main point. There's like a little like food place on the side
Wait,
in the place, and if you go in there, they have good rice and good chicken and good food. It's honestly the food isn't that amazing, but I just have a lot of memories with it and going here a lot with my dad and Jaden. And so I just every time I eat it, I'm like, yes, dopamine. And they have a Daiso shop upstairs.
wait, hold on. I think there was a miscommunication. I asked if it was a location specific thing to write down if we needed bleeding, and you said, yeah, it is, but like, don't.
Oh,
I'm confused.
oh, it is a location specific thing.
Okay. It was
But
like.
like, you don't have to. Honestly, hold on, let me look it up. Central Fish is it? I think it's not.
Okay. But well, no, we can give them
Central Fish
crumbs.
is a very general name.
Yeah.
Could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. I have a little heart on my screen on my Google Maps. Who has my
What?
heart in Google Maps?
What?
Starbucks. What
What?
is it? Super Taco!
Why
It's not a joke!
does Super Taco have a heart?
I favorited Super Taco.
Oh, okay.
It's on Google Maps. It's the only thing I have favorited. My account that I use for everything. So it's actually
it's
really good
important
there.
to you.
I love the ceviche there. I also have a lot of memories there. I'm very emotionally attached to that place. I used to go there all. I think I've totally told you about this place.
Maybe I don't remember names of
Probably you
places.
don't remember it. That's fine. But you know, I remember I told you it was like the last time I had like a happy dinner with my family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You told
it
me.
was good. And we used to go there all the time with my grandpa and like half my family. So it was really nice. I liked it there. Good times, good times.
Question: do you eat
This
like
one is
dinner with your family, like at home?
um depends. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. When we do, it's generally silent. It's always silent. We always eat quiet.
Yeah.
No talking. And if there is talking, it's be quiet, and then we're quiet. It's the thing is, me and Jaden only talks to me in English. Like he exclusively talks to me in English, and my dad like can't like fully understand what he's saying, and it makes him like really irritated. Like, hey, speak my language, you know. And Jaden's really stubborn, and so he just kind of refuses to. And Jaden has like a really hard time with it because he's just not like literally educated in
He's literally
Spanish.
whitewashed.
Yeah, like he just doesn't. My dad like expects him to just get better like Spanish, and it's not that easy. You have to actually learn it.
and he doesn't have all that many places where like Spanish is spoken to him. So he just has a hard. So we just, instead of arguing over it, we just say quiet, quiet, no noise, no noise. Because my dad always be like, speak Spanish, and Jaden will be like, cool. Quiet. So we'll just sit there. Luckily, I am more conversational in Spanish, so I can like translate things here and there. But I do forget words all the time and mess up a lot of things, and will have to ask my mom. I'll be like, "Hey, mom." My mom's not even paying attention to anybody at the table. She is staring at a painting above, like everywhere, and just zoning the fuck out, man. It's pretty fun, pretty fun. I'm getting sicker. I can hear my voice getting worse. I can hear it getting worse.
I think that's because you've been talking for like an hour straight, 2 hours straight.
Yeah, it like my throat hurts.
You want to get some water?
Woo. No, I think I will die instead.
Okay.
I will die on this hill.
Anyway, I don't know
My
if your
voice.
mom smokes, but I feel like she'd like weed. My mom can hook her up.
She would. She probably
But would your dad?
No, no, he would not. My dad wouldn't. He'd get way anxiety from it.
No,
So
I'm
would
talking
I.
about like, would your dad accept that in his house?
No, obviously not, and neither would my mom. My mom doesn't even drink.
Oh.
She doesn't even drink wine. You know, she's never like gotten intoxicated in any way, shape, or form before in her life. She just don't.
Like never?
Nope, never.
Damn, I can't imagine that having my parents.
Yeah, no, my mom just doesn't. My dad, he like have like a beer or two, but that's like, I've never seen my dad like drunk or anything.
I have stories that I'm not allowed to tell.
Legally, not allowed.
Not legally, but like socially amongst my family, I will be yelled at.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't gotta worry about a thing. I kind of want potatoes, like big potatoes.
Do you have any?
No, I don't.
I think I might have
My
some.
voice
Come
is
over.
doing a thing.
Give
I
me...
didn't even try to do that. That wasn't intentional.
I didn't hear that part, but sure.
My voice cracked and
Oh, okay.
slowly going. It's slowly going away.
Just go get some water.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
Just
I
do
don't
it.
wanna.
Just do it.
I will not be bullied. My mom told me to never let myself get bullied. And so
I'm
I
not
will never
bullying you. I'm giving you instructions on how to not lose your voice.
It's bullying! It's a pretty flower. I'm watching a video on YouTube. Not YouTube. Instagram. Yes.
Why do you say
Wow. YouTube, because that's how my mom says it.
YouTube? Oh, okay. You just bullied your mom and now you'd have it too.
Yeah. YouTube. YouTube, Netflix, Walmart, Guat. Also, Guat. I took that from my parents. What? Oh, I sent you a picture of Min Yoongi. I don't know why, but it's there now.
Okay. You do just kind of send me pictures of BTS randomly of no context. I'm like, okay,
No, not
obligated.
picture. I try to make it engaging half the time.
You do, but like, I don't care.
I know. I know.
I mean, I think he's neat. I think they're proportionally interesting to look at. That was a weird thing to say.
That was a weird thing to say, but I totally understood what you meant. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Kim.
News
I'm
about
gonna
Kim?
fight Kim.
Why?
No, Kim sent me that same post that you sent me about Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Replace Valentine's Day with winter, and I sent her my argument on why no, I think it's a good holiday, and
I mean,
she was like, "That's."
Go on.
Hold on, I sent it to you, but I need to find it again. She said, "I hear you, comma, But can it really be reclaimed? At this point, Valentine's Day and romance are synonymous. And I say no. Heart emoji.
I mean, who's to say that winter Halloween can't have its colors be red and pink?
That's fair.
Like, we're making a new holiday.
Can it really be? How about consider
shutting the fuck
Instead-
up, whore.
consider not voicing your opinion. Heart emoji. Instead, we ban all human beings.
I mean, I'm down
Yeah.
with that. I'll sign your petition.
All human interaction for that day. And just appreciate the colors.
Do you
I don't
really
know.
want a... I mean, it could be National Remembering COVID Day where you just don't interact with human beings.
Don't interact with others.
I'm a librarian or something in the chat, and I went, Libra! Am I? I'm a
Why are you
centaur.
listening to Instagram videos on stream?
Because Ellie sent it to me.
Oh, she's awake. Does she want to be on stream?
Hmm?
She's awake.
Hmm?
Does she want... She is awake. Does she want to be on stream?
We've been streaming for hours. What will we talk about?
If we add another person, it will add more conversational topics.
I guess. Alright.
I mean, she doesn't
Well,
have to.
It's 7. She sent that at 7. It's 8. Hey. Do you wanna join the stream or nah? We have been streaming for 2.5 hours.
Oh, hey, we'll be adding another INFP.
You're totally correct. We won't even have to change the bio.
Yeah. I only associate with INFPs for 2020.
I don't think she's gonna answer.
Probably not.
She does not answer.
Who is she, God? That wasn't funny.
No, it wasn't, but it's okay. You're allowed to say things.
No, I'm not.
How you figure out whether something's funny or not? You have to say it out loud.
I guess.
Oh, I said Jay's live.
Yeah, a while ago, and I said, "Do you want to join?" And then she never responded.
Samantha got mad.
We should stream
Should
this
stream
week. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm down.
yes, Miss Girl. Oh, this weekend? What are we gonna talk about? We are exhausting all of our content.
I mean, if we
And
add
we'll have
Elle and Sam, then they can talk and we can pitch in whenever we have something to say.
Yes, I suppose so. I suppose. What was I gonna say? Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
I don't think you were gonna say that specifically, but okay.
No, I wasn't, but it's okay. It's whatever. Just let yourself forget.
It's easier than remembering.
I do it too often. We're all like, it's so irritated about not remembering something. Sometimes you just gotta let it do its thing.
Nobody's the Shades in Hades Town.
Shades and
Did
Hades.
you watch Hades Town?
No.
Okay, then that's a joke for me and me alone. And
You alone.
and
I
insert
really
girl
want
from my
ice
school.
cream from that one place that we always go to. I really want ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Where else?
I was thinking about the school cafeteria where you'd buy the like strawberry thing. Like, you
I
can't say the
really
school
want that ice
cafeteria. I was continuing my thought as you were making your own thought.
That's probably what happened. It's gone. Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Cream. I want ice cream.
Get some.
I have popsicles, but no ice cream.
Sometimes popsicles can do the trick, and sometimes it just makes you want ice cream more. Or maybe I'm a pig.
I had to mute for a second because
fine.
my mama came in the room.
That was very
Switch
fast.
Huh?
That was very fast for her to come in the room.
Oh, she was just telling me something real quick and then left.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's so cool.
Hmm?
There's one of my favorite artists, Mathism. They drew Mob, but like, yo, here, let me send it to you. It's just really cool. Really cool. Mob from Mob Psycho. I love Mob
Oh yeah,
Psycho.
I saw that.
Mob Psycho.
I think I follow them.
Honestly, yay.
Oh yeah, you
Good.
sent me them before. I'm like, I think I'll follow.
Yeah, I really love their art. Mob Psycho is honestly like probably
Is it my favorite anime?
it is my favorite anime, if not like Oran. Oran's like my comfort anime.
Yeah, it's my Oran's my problematic favorite.
Yeah, but oh my god, so many of the jokes are problematic now.
They
It
did
aged
not
like
age.
it did not age well, but it's so good. Some of the episodes are good, and they make me feel happy. So only some of the episodes are good though.
Every time
A lot of them are hit and miss.
Tamaki says the T slur, I
Yeah.
always like, oh my god, can they say this on TV? And I just don't remember that this came out in like 2000 whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's weird. It feels like when you're watching like those old shows and they just say the N slur.
And then you're just like, is this allowed?
Yeah, and you're like, oh, wow, that really was a product of the time. But also because I remember
take
the
it
show
back.
airing, I'm like, what? How did they get away with this? But because social norms change faster, I think now.
Cancel culture.
Yeah.
What do you think about cancel culture?
I for sophomore year, I almost wrote my like thesis thing on it, and then I just didn't write it because you know how that ended up.
Yeah, no, I totally get it, but like opinions.
I'm honestly very conflicted because sometimes it can be like actual really good places for like vigilante justice and like accountability, and other times it leads people to kill themselves for like a little thing that really like they could have just apologized for. Like I was doing research and there was this one like porn star who got like a lot of flack on Twitter because she refused to do a scene because the scene was with like this one gay guy. And she was like, I'm not doing a scene with him. And everyone was like, that's fucking homophobic. And she's like, I can't be homophobic, I'm bisexual. And then blah, blah, blah. And then one day she just went to the park and hung herself on the tree and she died. And like,
damn.
No one took into consideration like the context of what was going on in her life at the time. Like she was with an abusive boyfriend. And like the scene she filmed like just before that, the guy she was with was unnecessarily aggressive with her, and like there's a lot of stuff going on mentally, and just no one did that, and then they were all like harassing her on Twitter, and it's like
I think. Oh, go ahead.
It was just like, yeah, that was pretty homophobic, but like really, she could have just really apologized and like. I mean, I wouldn't be happy with her, but like, if she learned her lesson, then I think she didn't deserve fucking death.
Yeah, I honestly, my first thought when I heard that is that you can't force anybody to just fuck anyone.
Yeah.
Like, I get that, like, yeah, that's like homophobic, but it's like your own body.
Yeah.
And if you don't feel comfortable sharing that with someone for whatever reason, then it's like, I don't. That's your body. You can't. It's just to know. The people like immediately like I get like being like, hey, that's homophobic. Maybe figure out like something about that behavior of yours, but like you can't
Harass
be
her.
mad at someone for not like harass someone for not fucking someone else. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Cancel culture.
Go on.
I think something cancel culture kind of forgets is that people can grow as people.
Yeah.
Like some people definitely don't deserve to be like forgiven by the public and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I like people
And they
can
suck.
grow from those things. Like you learn and then you kind of have to move on. Like people can be assholes and then eventually one day come to the conclusion, hey, I need to be a better person. I did a lot of things I'm not proud of and I need to like grow from that and just acknowledge it. But I think, and even like just like you mentioned, like little things. Sometimes it'll be like a tiny little thing, and then it's like it'll kind of like snowball into something else.
Yeah, there's this
A lot.
one really like actually fantastic video by ContraPoint's Natalie Wynn called like cancel culture or whatever, where she talks about that story, which is where I heard it, and
Mm-hmm.
she like goes over like how it really is just like somebody hears that somebody did something and it escalates, like it loses context as it goes on, and she talked about like uh James Charles and how like his whole thing went from James Charles was accused of being inappropriate to straight men and being a
Mm-hmm.
predator to James Charles is a predator and preys on straight men.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. It's lots to unpack, and that's just something our generation is gonna have to
Deal with.
deal deal with for a while.
Yeah. Or
For a
maybe we can do
while.
the boomer thing and just wait till we die.
I honestly, we might. There's so much stuff going on, like in the world, and we feel like morally obligated to
We
like act upon
yeah,
it since
we
we
try to take on
know.
everything.
Yeah, we there's a lot of boomers can get away with being like, oh, I didn't do anything about it before because they just didn't have the ways, like,
Yeah, that wasn't like an expected thing for them.
yeah, it wasn't A wasn't expected, and B how they wouldn't have much like maybe like the newspaper shit like that, but they don't. It's not a constant flow of information of this is happening in this country, this is happening in this country, this is happening in your community, this is happening there, this and that. So that, like they feel less like, oh, that's far away, that's not my problem, because like how else are they gonna help? They're far
Yeah.
away. There's not a ton of technology, this and that. So it's just now that we have technology and we know that everything's going on and we can see everything going on, we feel way more obligated. But even then, because we're so bombarded by everything and we try to like do everything, it's just not. We're gonna get way too overwhelmed and just like burnt out as a generation for trying to help people.
Yeah.
And of course, there are like big groups that like don't lose that momentum, but it like because like even so early on we're being so exposed to we need to do something about this, eventually that's going to like lose meaning
Yeah.
as we get older.
I
Just, oh, you need to help, we need to do this.
I do feel like a part of it is also like the impending doom that we were taught that we have to deal with like when we were early on because like climate change, and
Mhm.
we were that was kind of dropped on us like in insert many years it keeps getting smaller and smaller, the world is
Mhm.
going to fucking collapse, and then we're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, we can't do
Oh,
super much about this because a lot of older generations don't want to do anything about it. So we might as well do social changes to make things better in the meantime before we can actually get stuff moving. And then it just kind of went to we have to make the world as good as we possibly can despite our inability to do anything about it.
honestly, i think I think a lot of us are doing with what. Hold on, I have to close my door. My mom just came in and opened it. Let me just give me a moment. Give me a
We should start a podcast. Good she didn't hear that.
second. I'm back. What's up?
Nothing. I was talking to the chat. Not the non-existent chat.
I love the when you left. I also said I was talking to the chat. I'm like talking to the chat. It's cricket noises. Okay, well, my mom has been calling me to come eat. You know that first time she came in, she told me food was done. So
Okay.
my food is probably cold. I have to dip. Bye bye,
Okay.
nobody,
Bye.
everybody, our podcast people.
Oh wow, wait,
Bye.
did you hear that?
I vaguely heard it. I heard the
Okay.
word podcast mumbled from the headphones. Okay. All right. Bye.